and met with you and tried to work with you.
They probably got that email now.
This is what happens when you ignore people.
Yeah.
And I said, please let your boss know that. That if he wants this to end, he needs to arrest them and have them charged now.
Yeah.
Because he's the governor. He can totally put pressure on them.
Yep, he surely can. They're probably getting intense.
What is that? Is something on? Oh my gosh. Have I had Facebook on this whole time and didn't know? What is that? I don't think so. Maybe that's that hotspot.
Yeah, I'm still connected.
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, good.
Okay.
Leave alone. Is your car on? No, it's not.
You need it for the charger?
What am I doing? Oh yeah, my charger's dead. This was the charger. Oh no, that's just,
Fireworks, I think.
yeah. I'm just, I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. That's the Arby's we go to.
Ah, that's Arby's? I didn't know what that is.
Yes, and like everyone who works there is super nice.
That's crazy.
I know, see, that is the one bad thing about this though, is a lot of these places, you know, true, the buildings and the material goods, the property inside of them can be replaced, but there's a lot of people that work at these places.
And that's what I said too. Like this community, this neighborhood where everybody live in, you got this Target, this Arby's, the Wendy's, AutoZone.
Yeah.
Folks coming to these, you know what I'm saying?
These Cub.
Everything
all
they
these major
come to these stores on
places.
the regular in the neighborhood, and now all of a sudden the shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
including the workers, they ain't got no job anymore. Arby's, Target, the Cub store,
Yeah, I mean,
Wendy's.
hopefully some of those larger ones, they can transfer them to a different location, but for some people, the transportation part might be hard and difficult, and they might not be able to. I mean, there's a Target downtown.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how busy that has been, because people aren't, you know, people have been working from home, so they're not working downtown.
Oh yeah. And like I say, this is all in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very convenient for those that live in this neighborhood. And now this shit gone. Where they gonna go now?
Well, I was honestly thinking of that today, because this is the Cub that we go to, that's the Aldi's that I go to, and that's the Target I go to.
And then you gotta look at it too, like, look how close we is to the houses. You got some people that ain't got no vehicles. They can walk to these, you know what I'm saying?
And it's on the bus line.
Exactly.
And the train line, because the train is right up there.
Yeah, up the street.
Yep, right up there, the train up above the ground. It's a train above the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's not a subway. Yeah.
This shit crazy.
And all the people that are here. So many people that I've never seen out before.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's chaotic. It's totally
Like,
chaos.
I'm not
Crazy.
even seeing like the. Oh, are you recording?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. I'm not even seeing like the activists that are usually out. Like, I haven't seen anyone out here now. Wait, Larry. I saw Larry.
You talking about the local from Minneapolis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I think. Oh, but you know what? There's supposed to be some people at Freeman's house.
Okay.
That might be worth going over there and checking it out. Yeah, like to get a new battery for my car, that's the AutoZone I would have come to. You know, because like you can come here and you can get everything at once. You can come and go to Target, get the stuff you need. You can go to the grocery stores, get the stuff you need.
Crazy.
I know, but then I also think of George Floyd.
Yeah.
You know, like a new Target can be built, a new Arby's, a new third precinct, a liquor store, a Cub Food. But George Floyd can't be rebuilt. We can't bring him back to life.
Yeah.
And he died a slow, cruel death. So when I start to think about that, that's what gets me very angry. And that's when I can completely understand why people are doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I don't judge anyone at all for it.
Give me 1 second, let me take this file off quickly.
Okay.
What's up now? Y'all good? I'm in the car for this shake out in a second. I'm in the same spot. I got you. What you say now, Jenna?
I don't even know. I'm just watching them over there. They're standing like super close to the fire. That's gotta be hot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, that is so stupid. Come on. That sign could fall down on top of them at any point.
And you're right, they don't know that.
I know, they're not thinking. And
alright, so y'all see what's going on. Y'all see Arby's on fire right now. Somebody in front of Arby's. That sign can tip at any minute because it's on fire. And that person will be seriously, potentially critically injured, as y'all can see. Try to zoom in. As y'all can see, that sign can tip at any second. And the folks standing inside or in front of Arby's will be seriously hurt.
What's up, y'all?
hey.
What's up,
Real
kid?
quick. They tearing this mug up. It's worse than what we had to go through, Dirk.
Yeah, I'm here. Me and Jennifer were just talking about that.
Yeah, I was asking him.
Police ain't doing nothing. They falling back.
Yeah.
Justice.
They're afraid.
Yeah, they don't know how to handle
They don't know what to do.
They're cowards. That's why they did what they did to George Floyd in the first place. And so when they're up against people and they can't power them, they got nothing.
Let me see.
What justice is that, Chris?
She on some bridge. I have to ask her.
She's not a bridge?
Intersection. She doesn't think about these things. I be like, where you at?
What
I'm like, she's
bridge?
like, I'm on a bridge. That's what I said. I'm like, what bridge?
Is she up there on the train, maybe?
I don't know, but she gave me YAHAWASH and something.
Oh, yeah, that's back that way. How
But
did she get all the way
But I
over
have
there?
to tell her, she don't have common sense. That's how she got lost in the first place. Following the crowd of protesters. Street smarts tell you, you always have to
You
have
gotta be smart with this shit.
you gotta have a way out.
Because you can get caught up.
Yeah.
And trapped.
I don't look. I've been in shootouts, everything. Ain't nobody had nothing happen while they with me. Cause I'm always keeping an eye on my surroundings. You always gotta have your
That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta have you know what I'm saying? You gotta always have a way out. And when you see something that's going to the point where you ain't gonna have no exit, cause you never know cause where we from, them police will jam you up. They kettled 120 people and pepper sprayed them in handcuffs.
I watched it on your guys' live feed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, and I didn't get caught up in that because when I see them doing that nonsense, I back the frig away. Because you can tell when they starting to jam you in.
Oh yeah.
They did that to some people I know when they had a highway protest. They were marching down one of the in 2017, and I could see. I'm like, they blocking off this alleyway. They blocking off this street. They coming in. I'm like, they trying to trap y'all. And so I stood back off, and everybody that was in that, they got arrested. And that's how I was in. It's like you gotta, and you know, I be trying to tell her. I said, listen, if something happened, you gotta get behind me because ain't nobody got armor plate on their chest. I said, for anybody.
Right.
If they start shooting, because I said if National Guard come through here, they don't have rubber bullets. They only have live ammunition. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
They don't have that. That's what I'm saying. When they bring them in,
it's serious.
Yeah.
If they get that
to
green light.
their credit, they're not as hot headed as police. They're more courteous and they cool. But if they have to shoot,
they will.
It's deadly rounds. And I said but she goes astray.
But how the heck did she get on the YAHAWASH bridge? Because it is way it's way down there.
Again, she don't be thinking. She don't be thinking.
Like I didn't even see any people
I'm
go
not
that
coming.
way.
I'm not coming to get her. And that was the thing is when that protest happened in that square, we parked where we parked because I said we need to be somewhere remotely close. When they started going on the highway, what I said is this: they get on the ramp. I said okay. Because, like, we done the same thing. Like, it's no need. If your point is to shut down the highway, you only go so far. When you get it on there, you close it off, right?
Yep.
So I went down the ramp, and I'm like, I'm going to see if they can close it off. When they kept going up the ramp and around, I said, this is pointless. You're not trying to shut down the highway. You just walking mindlessly because you could have shut it down here. You know what I'm saying?
So they was going, like, down the...
No, dude. Imagine this. Downtown St. Louis. Imagine doing a protest, getting on the highway by the Savage Center, the Enterprise Center, and marching like you going at a Galleria.
Damn.
They just kept going. I'm like, they not trying to shut down the highway, and that's when I stopped. Because I'm like, common sense tells me if you were trying to shut it down, this highway big enough here, you could have just got on the ramp. You're already on the actual highway at this point.
Right.
Just go across and block traffic if that was the point. When they didn't do that, I said, they ain't doing that. I don't know where they're going, but I'm not going to keep walking.
Yeah.
And as I'm calling her, and I'm like, where are you at? And she's up there with them, and I'm like, well, come back this way. And she was like, no, whatever. And then she's like, well, I can't go back. It's too dangerous. I'm like, would you? I said, if you start heading back, I will meet you, and I will make sure you get across safely. She wouldn't do that. She wanted to keep going where they were going and catch an Uber. I'm like, you're in a city you've never been before and you don't know anything about it.
I mean, normally you could do that normally, but right now. I don't assume
anything in any city.
Not right now.
In any city. Dirk, I'm going to tell you, any place I've been, I've either been prepared to, I either know.
Oh, I'm the same way.
Yeah, or I'm prepared to walk 10 miles to get where I need to be.
Right.
I'm
not going to wing it.
She did that, and then she texted me and she said they ain't got no Ubers.
We do have Ubers, but they're not.
She said there were none in the area.
Yeah.
But let's think about this. You're in a place that's not as densely populated. You're also in a time where there's a pandemic and a lot of things are closing down.
And there's riots.
And there's riots going on with traffic blocks. So even if there was an Uber, who's going to drive through this kind of nonsense?
Nobody.
But again, you got to have common sense. You got to have street smarts.
You got to think ahead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look out for it because I don't want to get hurt. But man, I'm like, when there were some other people that was trying to come up and trying to join. I said no. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't rain on anybody's parade, but I said no. I said if you sticking with me or we going up here together, that's it. Because I ain't got time to babysit people in the protest. I've been in way too many of them. Suckers get shot at. I've been in protests now. Ain't nobody did it here, but I've been in protests where protesters are shooting at each other. You know what I'm saying?
We've had that happen where like white supremacists come.
Yeah, they shooting at each other. A girl up in here, she told me that she heard on a police scanner, and she got a message from somebody that they said there's a group of anarchists with AR-15s, 5 of them in a black car coming this way.
When was this? Tonight?
This was like about 45 minutes ago.
Gosh. Well, yeah, I would believe it because at the 4th precinct When Jamar Clark was killed, white supremacists came there and started shooting people, and they did shoot people. About 5 people had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, but when that type of stuff happens, people get split up, and again, it's like one of those things that you cannot freaking be going out here, going anywhere. You don't know where you're at. I'm like, the fact that I have to say, I was like, what's your cross street? You know?
Right.
What's a landmark? When me and Dirk talk, I'm like, what's your cross street?
Yeah.
What do you see? You know, that's how my mind thinks. When I asked her, I was like, where are you at? She's like, I'm in the crowd. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Oh, okay, that helps. You know? She said, I said, where are you at today? She's like, I'm on a bridge. I'm like, what bridge?
You gotta have an app, Find Justice app, that'll tell you exactly where she's at.
I'm just saying.
And then you'll know.
And then she gonna get hurt. And then here's the other thing too. She's talking about like how she's tired or she's hurting or aching and stuff. I'm like, why would you go so far? And then you gotta walk all the way back if your foot is hurting, or I'm not saying her foot is hurting, but I'm saying if you're in pain or you're tired or your eyes are burning, you know, like when
that's when you make mistakes.
Yeah, well, in 2014, the first day they shot the tear gas, I was out there. I knew, I felt it coming. I wasn't that far from my car because I'm like, when that stuff happens, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm flying blind and I can't get back to my whip. Now, they shot it. I still got burned by the tear gas when I was in my car, but luckily my house was down the street. You know what I'm saying? From West Florissant. So I didn't have to go that far. Like that happens, I'm like, 2 things: put my car at a safe distance, and then the second thing, not only just put my car at a safe distance, but then also make sure, also make sure I'm not too far.
Where it is.
Where it is, and that I'm not too far.
And you got to park in a spot where, in case you can't get to it for whatever reason, it's not going to get towed.
Exactly.
All those little details mean a lot.
I parked right here. I ain't finna park all
we parked over there by some medical place, but I said, I don't know. I said,
over that way or on this lot?
Over that way, down the street.
Okay.
You know, but the thing is I said, man, you don't want to leave it alone because these people will take advantage of your car when it's alone. So I said, park it by these other cars.
Yeah.
But then when we got here, I said, bring it over here where Dirk is at, and she was like, I don't trust it over here. They're messing with people's cars. I said,
but you more closer to it.
But you're right, and you're less likely to have it happen because you're, you know, there's too many people. There's a lot of people around, and you know, but that's her choice. That's her choice.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look up. I'm gonna go live.
Oh, I see those lasers you were talking about.
Man, the one with the blue goes super far.
Yeah. I think it's at someone's house that they have it, and they're doing it just for the heck of it, I think.
Probably so.
They freaking this town up. There ain't gonna be nothing left because they ain't letting.
And that's how, like I was telling her, like these folks that live in the neighborhood, these stores are the regulars. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to Targets, there's Arby's, that Wendy's. Exactly, all this shit gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, this is my neighborhood, so
yeah.
I know.
What's going on, y'all? I'm just checking in with y'all. Some folks was asking if I'm safe. I am. So here's the dealie. I am. 3rd precinct is gone. The mini YAHAWAH, what is that? Liquor store, whatever it is, gone. What is this building here? What was this?
Target.
No, we're in Target.
Arby's.
That one across
Arby's.
the street. Arby's is gone. You talking about home of the roast beef? Well, the building is roast beef. Okay. The gas leak. Yeah. So Felita, CNN says there's a gas leak. Yeah, I've been there, done that. It's blown a couple of times. The power line is on fire. They've torn down 2 of the bus shelters, and I'm gonna just give you guys a shot real quick. I'm in the whip right now.
What are they doing with that?
Hold on.
Yeah, I see it. The fence.
Let
Yeah.
me see.
I'm probably gonna do what they did yesterday.
They're taking that thing over there. This is savage beyond belief. This is savage beyond belief. Yep.
Uh-oh. White guys with masks. That's never good.
Yeah. So that's Arby's, and so I'm in the car right now, just trying to get a little more juice on my phone. I gotta get like an external battery pack because my phone drains too quickly. So so I'm taking a brief intermission, but I did want to tap in and let y'all know I was okay. I was at the 3rd precinct. That thing is gone, y'all. And here's the caveat: like, there's no police. I have not seen any police. The thing is from experience, like, they don't know what they're doing. I think they don't know how to contain it. They don't have any structure, and the crowd is much larger. Oh, hold on, Melissa, I'm still here. I'm just in the parking lot. I didn't leave. I'm just in the parking lot in the car. So Tanya said someone said they're heading to 4th. They're already on what 4th? Is there a 4th Street here?
Downtown?
No, downtown. That was earlier.
I just got a message too. That they headed to Mall of America.
They're headed to a Mall too.
Yeah,
so we hear that they might be going to Mall of America.
I just got a text message about they going to Mall
Trump
of America.
said he's bringing in shooters. Oh Lord.
Trump said he's bringing in shooters.
Trump need to sit his Cheeto orange face down. So here's the other thing.
Someone go cough on him already, please.
State troopers, police. There's nobody here. There's at least 1,000 people in this area. So the police station Marvin is burned completely down. Completely down. It does not. It's done. What's up, Craig? Craig, I'm gonna call you in a minute, homie. So I'm just, you know, the Arby's, I'm watching it burn. I'm in the Target parking lot. Target has been done. But yeah, it's just, it's madness out here, man. And people are shooting guns. People are tearing up. This called me Black Shot. It's so funny. I'm good. Yeah, Craig, I'm calling you. Yeah. My back. If y'all know any free massage therapy services, shoot, can't get one because it's a pandemic. I was gonna ask, somebody gotta have a massage hook up. But I thank you guys for the support. But it's just, the best way I can explain it is that it's probably a quarter mile to a half mile radius of people, destruction, and mayhem. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn. Ferguson set the tone, right? Not for destruction, but for protest. But these people have taken destruction and taking advantage of the opportunity. Not all of these people, but many of these people out here now, they just having a ball. They living out like it's like the purge. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people are just tearing this ish up. They think it's cool, you know, and I'm just like, man, you know, one thing living in Canfield for so long I can say is that, you know, these are your local businesses, your local residents, you know, they gonna have to go elsewhere for this stuff. The police station is still standing on only the bricks. It ain't really standing, like some of it has collapsed, you know, it's only the framework of it.
It's gonna collapse in a minute though.
Yeah, the police station done. That police station, they're gonna tear it down brick by brick. Brick by brick. You can't remodel the damage that's going on in that building. Let's be clear. You cannot remodel that. None of these buildings. When they burn and it gets hot and several hundred degrees, the frame and the structure of it cannot even support it at that point. And that's why you always, after it burns completely, roofs collapse and everything. I'm still out here.
They got lots of liquor. Oh, the liquor stores.
She gonna go get water. He's saying they're supposed to go to the 4th. What is it?
Where are they going?
Police station, the 4th.
The 4th precinct?
I think there's some grammatical errors, but I think that's what they're trying to say.
That's over north. That's the black neighborhood. Ooh, they need to burn that sucker down.
I just got this in a message too. They said people were headed to the 4th precinct and the 5th precinct has been abandoned.
So yeah, so April, I think you're right. It's they're going. They may be going to the 4th and 5th precinct. So here's the thing that's what's happening, and I'm just gonna give you guys the strategic breakdown. First of all, the police are unprepared. The second thing I can tell you is that the people are unprepared. But here's how this is all surviving, because the people are unprepared. They're sporadic. They're all over the place. We were downtown. They had 3 different groups of marches. Dirk was at one, I was at another, and there was another third one going on. And they're all over the place. One group went on the highway and just kept marching, just, you know, what's up, Reese? They just kept marching. There was another group that was still down there on 5th Street doing their thing. Meanwhile, the police forces, while they're diverted to go into these protests downtown, they abandoned the precinct. And there's another group that was down here at the 3rd precinct, and when they abandoned that, they took it over. And now the problem is so big they can't contain it. And so they don't know what to do. These police officers do not know what to do. They didn't even try to clear the area. And again, I have yet in 2 days to hear a single dispersal order.
I haven't heard one either yet.
Yeah. So the only thing that the police have done is they tried, and I said yesterday, I don't know why they trying to protect that funky 3rd precinct, because it was already towed up. They need to use them resources in containing the crowd, but they didn't. So now it's just out of control. The crowd is bigger, but as I said yesterday, I had the feeling the crowd is bigger, and it's scattered, and it's hard to contain a problem that's so widespread, kind of like the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? So, last night there were 75 cops. Said they're there. What, at the 4th precinct, Peppers? Let me just show you guys Arby's again, home of the roast beef. That's home of the roast beef. It is roast beef. Man, I gotta turn off this Instagram message. They put me in the group and I keep getting it. This is Arby's, home of the roast beef. Hold on, stand by, y'all. Trying to call me, man. I don't know. I can't even see it. Somebody. Okay. So yeah, man. I'm gonna just say this too. When I was walking back to the vehicle, I asked these law enforcement officers, I said, why aren't you guys, where is the direction as far as what people can go, and why haven't you guys given any dispersal orders, and you're just firing munitions blindly? They're like, they said, it's not they, it's not us, that's them. And they said, I don't know. 2 of the cops were just speechless. That just is a real, it's just a real, it's a poignant way of explaining the whole mentality here. When them cops couldn't even answer my question, and they said that's them and they don't know, that's exactly what's happening. That is the mentality here. Don't nobody know nothing. Don't nobody know nothing. Don't nobody have any answers. Don't nobody have any clarity. So, yeah, but everything burns. Heath Ledger said in Dark Knight, he's like, it's not about the money, it's about sending a message.
That's true. Message
So
has
anyway,
been sent.
I am freaking tired of this group. I gotta get out of this face. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna go back on in a minute. I'm gonna get back out here. It's that.